Hello, and welcome to the Gamer's Closet. I'm your host, Douglas Weed, and today we're going to be talking about Zombies 8, the Jailbreak expansion. Zombies 8 is an expansion for the game Zombies. The game Zombies was released in 2001. This particular expansion was released in 2009. It seats anywhere from 2 to 6 players, adds about an additional hour to 2 hours of gameplay depending on which way you want to set up this game, and is rated for ages 16 and up. But let's dig into it a little further, shall we? Zombies was released in 2001 by Twilight Creations Incorporated. If you wish to play just the base game, I'd recommend checking out the link in the upper right-hand corner. Most of the expansions for Zombies do require the base set or materials from the base set to be able to play. Zombies 8 is no exception. The Zombies 8 expansion, also known as Jailbreak, was released in 2009, again by Twilight Creations Incorporated. Zombies 8 can be played by itself with tokens from the base set or as an addition to the base or any other set. In addition, it also added some new dodge mechanics that can be incorporated in any other version of Zombies. Besides English, this game has also been released in Spanish. This expansion does come with multiple pieces. It comes with 16 map tiles, 32 event cards, and a set of rules. When played by itself, the object of Zombies 8 is to get out of your straitjacket and escape the prison. From there, you are free to end the game or add any other sets. There are a couple of ways you can use this expansion. Setting up when playing with Zombies 8 alone. First, remove the front entrance, mental ward, and 2 4-way tiles. Shuffle the remaining tiles and preset the tiles forming the jail as you wish. Keep in mind that the entrance must be placed on the opposite side of the mental ward. For a longer game, place them further apart. For a shorter game, place them closer together. For example, place the tiles in a 2x6 formation, placing a 4-way tile and the entrance at one end and a 4-way tile and the mental ward at the other end. Place zombies, heart tokens, and life tokens as noted on the tiles. Do not place any zombies on the 4-way tiles off the mental ward. Place zombies on the non-named tiles otherwise as usual. Shuffle the cards, deals 3 to each player. Each player places their pawn in the center square of the mental ward tile. When playing Zombies 8 with the base set, place the tiles as I've just gone over. Remove the town square tile and put it back in the box. Remove a 4-way tile and add it to the entrance tile to the jail. Remove the helipad tile and shuffle. Place the helipad randomly in the middle of the tile stack. Tiles are not drawn for this set until at least one player has left the jail. Tiles are then drawn as usual, even by players who have not left the jail. The objective when playing with the base set is to escape the jail and make your way to the helipad first or collect 25 zombies. Play continues as usual until someone achieves one of the winning conditions. This expansion now adds the ability to dodge zombies. When encountering a zombie, roll as usual. On a roll of a 3, you dodge the zombie and can continue your move without collecting the zombie. On a 4 or greater, still kill the zombie and collect them as usual. If you are in a straitjacket, you dodge on a 3 or better. When landing on a square with a zombie and you have no further movement, you still need to roll even though you are not moving on. At the beginning of your next turn, you will need to roll again to see if you still escape the grasp of the zombie that is on your square. Dodge can be used with any set that you wish. When playing in the jail, each player starts in the mental ward and is considered to be in a straitjacket at the start of the game. At the beginning of your turn, before anything else, roll to see if you are out of the straitjacket. On a roll of a 6, you are considered out and will not have to roll for it again unless you die in the jail. To help you remember whether you're not in a straitjacket or not, you can place a face-down token in front of you, which can be discarded when you are free of the jacket. When encountering a zombie while in a straitjacket, roll the die as usual. On a roll of 3 or better, you are considered to have dodged the zombie and can continue your move. If your movement ends on the same square as a zombie, you still need to roll to see if you have dodged that zombie. On your next turn, you will need to roll again to see if you've dodged that one to start your movement. If the dodge roll is not successful, lose 1 heart and roll again. You may not move until you have successfully dodged the zombie. When you die in the jail, you are sent back to the mental ward and find yourself in a straitjacket. If you are playing with the base set with the jail and you successfully leave the jail and then die, you will be sent back to the jail entrance, the square closest to the base set, and not be considered in a straitjacket. To get out of jail, you must be in possession of a Get Out of Jail card when on the middle square of the entrance tile to be considered out of jail. Once you are out of jail, you can never be sent back. This expansion does come with special tiles. All cell doors are open on all tiles. Some tiles, for example the mess hall or the execution chamber, have locations on both sides of a straight hallway. Both sides are accessible. All squares on the exercise yard are accessible. Finally, there are a few card rules I do need to mention. Event card play is normal according to Zombies base set rules. Get Out of Jail, when this card is drawn, it is immediately placed in front of a player who drew it. At the end of a turn, it passes to the player on their right. This card always passes at the end of a player's turn who is currently possessing the card, and it always passes to the right. If a player is no longer in jail when receiving the Get Out of Jail card, it is passed to the next player on the right. If a player happens to draw a second Get Out of Jail card when in possession of one, it is immediately passed to the player to the left, regardless if they are in jail or not. This player retains possession of that card until the end of their next turn, at which time it passes to the right as normal. Playing a Get Out of Jail card is not considered as part of one of your cards per turn limit. You cannot use any weapons while you are in a straitjacket, and you may not move out of the jail via a card effect. Once a player has reached the middle square of the jail entrance tile when playing Zombies 8 alone, they win the game as long as they're holding a Get Out of Jail card. Once a player reaches the center square of the helipad or kills 25 zombies when playing the base set, they win the game as normal. Well, this has been an overview of Jailbreak, the Zombie 8 expansion for zombies. This particular expansion does a couple things. First off, it creates a new starting location, so if you want a change of pace, you have a new position to start from. It comes with new tiles, new cards, so it adds to the flavor and theming of the game. The second thing it does, it adds additional rule mechanics. So if you don't want to fight a zombie, it adds dodge mechanics, which I think are pretty well built for the game, so that way you have more options to do whatever you want to do. The cards in this game look sharp. The game is always on point, as always. One cool thing I like about this game is the Get Out of Jail cards look like Mr. Monopoly from Monopoly, except zombified. So it has a couple of nice little Easter egg jokes in it, which I think add to the humor value of this game and keep it light. Like I said, the theme of this game is always on point. The cards are well built, well designed. The pictures are well built, well designed. Due to the graphic nature of this game, as always with zombie games, it's as graphic as ever. So that being said, if you have younger people that you feel are able to play this game, I think they would be able to pick up this game. But again, due to the graphic nature, I would be hesitant on that. It's kind of a case-by-case basis. The game itself goes online anywhere from about 15 to 40 bucks. Just depends on where you find it. They're relatively easy to pick up, relatively easy to find. So this particular expansion is not hard to get your hands on if you really want it. Like I said, the game always has chaoticness to it, especially with the amount of zombies that build up. This expansion is no exception. If you haven't picked up Zombies 8, I would recommend taking a look at it. If you haven't played it before, I would honestly recommend playing this expansion. Well, that's it from us here at the Gamers Closet. We'd like to thank you for checking out our video on Zombies 8, the Jailbreak expansion from Twilight Creations Incorporated. If there's a game in the future you'd like us to review or go over, please put it in the comments below. Please hit subscribe so that way you can be the first to check out our future content. And as always, please, have a great gaming day.